Hey guys! So I'm here today. I do this video every year and I love doing this because who doesn't like making extra money? So I compiled a list of my top 5 best money making side hustles that you can do in 2022. So let's get into it. So obviously the side hustles are to the side, so you can do these honestly whenever. They're very flexible. You can make extra income with them, and you can also add on to them with your normal job, or if you have 2 jobs, everything like that. So it's nice that you can add on to them with literally anything you're doing. And honestly, like I said, who doesn't want to make more money? So these are my top 5 that I feel like I've made the most money with / you can make the most money with and are actually worth your time. So my first one, I've made a full video of this actually because I just think it's like the number one, and it's called Rover. It's taking care of people's pets. Who doesn't love taking care of pets versus children sometimes? I feel like anywhere you are, there's always pets that need to be watched. And especially with things opening up more, people traveling more, they definitely have a need that you can fill. And it's been super cool because I made, 1, a lot of money with this versus other side hustles I've done. And 2, it's like I said, taking care of pets. It's so fun. And I've actually made really great relationships with some of the people I've watch their dogs for. There's this one couple that I always watch their dogs, so I think I'm like their main sitter or whatever. So they always hit me up when they need me, and it's so nice because I just take time off of work since I'm making money with that, and I just relax, take care of a dog, and then stay at their house. Their house is really nice too, which is helpful, and it just feels like a mini like staycation, which is nice. So I made really good relationships with them. I love their dog. I can post a picture on here. The dog is so cute and cuddly, and it lays under the covers, which is so cute, and it's just a great time. I have a great time. I've always felt safe there. I've never felt really unsafe in any of the houses I've been at. I mean, maybe some, but nothing like crazy. But it's been really nice. And then with some other couples, it's kind of been like, oh, one time here and then I never hear from them again, which is totally fine. But there's been one time where I've made it was like $750 for 10 days. And I watched 3 dogs. They're all labs. And it was nice because I could still work since it was still in my town where I live. I don't know why I say town. I live in like a city. But it was in the same city that I live in, so I could still work, and then I took care of these dogs. It was super nice, and it was super cute because I feel like once you watch these dogs, and when they are good dogs, I just love them, and I have pictures of them too. I'm making this little, not scrapbook, but like album in my phone where I take pictures of all the dogs I've watched so I can just kind of look back and see, oh yeah, I remember this one, and I remember mainly all their names, which is super cool. And it's so fun because they're so cute, and dogs are just the best. You can also watch other animals, everything like that. So there's cats, there's like fish sometimes too, but usually like fish are on top of dogs or like cats. But my main animals I have watched are dogs and then cats to follow. I've only watched like 2 cats and the rest have been dogs, which I'm fine. And it's nice because Rover, you can really create your own prices and it's super nice. So it's kind of like owning your own business. And I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to say this, but they can pay you in cash or Venmo and stuff, so then you don't have to go through the app and you don't get that percentage taken off from Rover, which is fine. I know Rover, you gotta make your coin, but sometimes you gotta make your own coin too. So obviously if you feel comfortable, if they feel comfortable, they can pay you in cash, check other things if necessary. So that's nice. So sometimes you don't even get that full percentage taken off. That has been the most money I've made. I've made like a couple $1,000 I feel like from Rover, which is super cool, and definitely less effort that I needed to put in versus some of these other ones I'm going to say. These other ones are really great, but like I said, Rover, it just can't be comparable. It's literally the best one ever. So highly recommend you signing up with that. I have the link down below. It's not a referral link at all because I don't use Rover as a service. So it's just the sign up link, and then you have to sign up as a sitter. So if you want more info on that, definitely watch my Rover video like I mentioned, because I kind of explain everything with that. I explain more dogs I've watched specifically, how to sign up, how to set everything up, everything like that. So definitely go check that video if that intrigues you. My next one is Uber and Lyft. I haven't got into this much, but I know a lot of people do this as like their only income, so I think that's pretty cool. And if you have a decently working car, I feel like it's a good side hustle or your main business type thing you want to do. And you can also do like Uber Eats or Postmates, obviously all of those, food ones as well, and driving people. So I know their sites you have to be like 21, have insurance on your car, everything like that. But it does do wear and tear on your car a little bit, but I mean a lot of side hustles do anyway. So you just have to take that with a grain of salt and kind of see what your priorities are, but that has been really nice. I know they pay really well. They have like sign-up bonuses and everything, and obviously everyone needs Uber, Lyfts all the time, and especially in these days of age, people love getting their food delivered, so that is very, very big right now as well. So that is definitely a easy side hustle that you can do when you're like off work, on the weekends, just when you have some spare time. Obviously, it's nice with side hustles is it's not something you have to do every single week. You can kind of mix it in with what you're doing, do it one week, do it not another week, and just do it once a month, you know, whenever you want. So that's super cool, and that's always something I feel like some people kind of forget about that, but that is definitely something that you can do. I feel like you can make a significant money versus like other things, so that is one of my top 5. My next one is nannying and babysitting. That obviously is kind of like Rover, but for me, I personally love animals more than watching kids sometimes. So that is another option though. If you love kids, you can nanny. I've seen a lot of people have really good nannying gigs, and they even travel with their parents and stuff like that, which is super cool as they're watching their child, and have gone to super cool places and make a good amount of money. So you could always do that. There's like normal nannying where you go pick them up from school, or like overnight nannying, or I've even seen where like you go live with them. So every nannying position could be different. I know a lot of times too, you can make over minimum wage, which is super cool, so definitely check into that. Or babysitting just on the side too, if you know any families, or if you know any daycares around, you can try to like hit up their boss or something, or director, and see, oh, is anyone needing a babysitter? I do this, I'm certified in all of this. The thing is with babysitting, which is why I like Rover the most, is you most of the time, if you want to like make a good name for yourself and make everyone feel comfortable if you don't really know them, is having certifications in like, what is it, like CPR, childcare, stuff like that, because with children it's a lot more complex than watching animals. So hence why I love Rover, just because you can jump into it and you don't need any full training. And what also is nice about Rover is you go meet them before, so it's not just like you message them and you go over to their house and watch their dog. You meet them at least once or twice before you actually watch them, so that always gives me a peace of mind, so I know what to do. I've met the dogs already with their owners and stuff like that. And then I'm assuming with nannying you go meet them too before you actually do your job and everything like that. And I'm pretty sure if you make a good impression, you'll probably be their nanny for a while, or babysitting, so that's super nice. I know a lot of times with babysitting too, it can kind of go under the rug, and you won't have to pay as much taxes with that as well if they do pay you in cash and all of that fun stuff. So that is definitely a good side hustle that you can do, that you can make a significant amount of money. My next one is Shipt / grocery shopping for people. I know Shipt is one of the bigger name brands that I know of and that I've personally done. I honestly haven't done this in a while, but I have done it in the past and I really liked it. There's been some times in one day I made like $90. And I think if I remember, they pay you every Friday, which is pretty nice. So that is definitely something you can also do on top of it. I know Shipt is owned by Target, so they just do like Target, Hy-Vee. I think they do like Whole Foods or something now, but I know they don't do Walmart. So obviously it doesn't really matter where you shop, but you basically go get groceries for them and go shop around in the store and then bring them to them. They also have the option where they have already done like a drive-up order. So you literally just have to go to the store, pick up the drive-up order, and they bring it to your car and then leave. It's literally so simple. So that is definitely something quick and easy you can also do, which doesn't take too much time or effort. You don't have to get certified for it, and you can make a decent amount of money, which is super nice as well. Also with Shipt, you can do like multiple orders, so it does save you time too. So like in the store, I think after you get 10 orders with like your account, you can do multiple orders, but until then you can only do one at a time. But then after the 10 orders, you can do multiple orders, which is super nice. And like I said, save time. So you could like pick up 2 orders, go drop those off, and you do that within an hour. And then it's like, oh, double the amount of money. Also, what's nice with Shipt is you can kind of see, almost like every app, when you do delivery stuff, you can see how much they're going to pay you. You can see the tip. And when it's getting closer to the time that it's like due, that you need to have it delivered by, they do like give you incentives to pick that order up. So then the app pays you a little extra to get you to get that order, and you can also get tips with it as well, which is super cool. So I feel like that's a really good option if you don't really want to talk to people, because a lot of times too, if not every time now, you just drop it at the door, text them, and then you leave. So it's super simple. You literally don't even talk to anyone besides maybe some people at the store. And then my last one is honestly like go through your stuff you don't need. Like I every year go through all my clothes and filter out what I don't want, try to sell it on either Facebook Marketplace, Mercury, Poshmark, things like that. I personally just like Facebook Marketplace because it's the easiest for me. And you set all your stuff up on there and then you can ship it to them, or you can just meet them in person if they do live in your city, which is super nice. And I made a significant amount of money. Obviously, it's nice to like get rid of stuff that you don't need anymore and get some money for that, so that's always nice. And it's super easy. Just take the photos, post them on there. And if you put on all the information, they send you the shipping label and you usually have them pay. You can also pay for it, but it's super, super simple and not as complex as you may think it is. So I feel like that's a really good option for one, to get rid of clutter, and two, make some money off of that as well. So who doesn't love that? And so those are honestly my top 5 that I think are the most worth it, that you will make the most money, that'll have the biggest impact on you for doing a side hustle, the effort that you put in. So I really love those. There's a few extra ones that I can mention in just a second that I do as well. You don't make that much money with them at all, but I think it's kind of just fun to do on the side, which I do, and you still can make some money with it, but it's not like crazy amounts. So one is Rakuten. I love Rakuten. I think I made a full video about them. If not, I'll probably be making a new one and have it updated soon. I really like Rakuten because you get money back from when you're already purchasing things. So the best time I use this is during the holidays when I'm buying everyone gifts, and you get money back. Like I've got $30 back from them, all of this stuff. They send you a check in the mail 4 times a year, and it's just money that you have, and you get like 1% back from your purchase, or different amounts, and it's differing all the time with sales. Different brands and companies have different percentages, so I think that's super nice. I can kind of show you a screenshot of how much I made, everything like that. Another one I do is Fetch Rewards. This one's, you don't get that much money, but you do scan your receipts and they give you like points, and then using those points you can buy gift cards with that. I have got like a $50 Target gift card one time, I think a $20 one a while ago, so I kind of just save now for the $50 ones because I feel like that's more bang for your buck. So I usually just keep scanning my receipts, and then once I finally hit the 50, I'm like, okay, let's cash this in, and it's super nice. So I guess it is kind of making money, but it's really slow. I do want to give you that, but it's money, and you're already buying these things. You just have to remember to scan the receipts, and voila, you get a gift card after a while. And then my last one is Gas Buddy. I do use this, and you save, I think, 5% on each gas purchase you do, which is super nice, especially with gas prices now, and obviously whenever, so that's super nice. You just use the card, you set up a PIN, and you save 5%, and it goes to your bank account, which is super nice. So it's not like an extra credit card or anything, and it also tells you where the cheapest gases are in your city when you put your zip code or like location in, so that's super nice. So that's technically like not making money, but you're saving money, so that's always a thing, so I did want to mention that. So yes, that's my, like I said, top 5 side hustles that you can make the most money in 2022 with, or any year it is, and then some of the ways that I like to save money and how I can get some extra money, gift cards, things like that. So definitely let me know down below if you have any side hustles that you like a lot, that you've made a lot of money with that I did not mention. I'd love to know. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys!